Brian, you stand among the big ships. What do you got?
Right behind me, Bill. It's Fleet Week in New York City, 29 years old, and this event never gets old. 3,700 Navy, Marine, and Coast Guard enlisted in town through the holiday weekend. I took a tour of the ship behind me, the USS Kearsarge. It's an amphibious assault ship based in Virginia. The crew is psyched to be in New York, especially the crew members who are from New York, like Zulika Conneal, who's from Washington Heights.
Right? I mean, you're from New York, and everyone, all your shipmates are not from New York, so.
Not everybody's from New York, yes.
So they ask you about New York and what to do here,
Yes.
or like, what's the deal?
Yes, I take them to places, I guide them to go uptown, downtown.
And you can show them the real New York, right?
Yes, always.
Now, as part of the tour, I got to see a landing craft air cushion. That is an incredible vehicle for assaults. A giant hovercraft used for ground assaults. Amazing stuff. There's also a great display here presented by the Navy Seabees. That's the construction battalions, and they're the focus of this year's Fleet Week because it's their 75th anniversary. I've always been amazed at how the military can pull off construction projects like the Seabees do in a short period of time whenever there's an engagement or a war. It got me thinking about the current transit meltdown in New York and New Jersey. So I had two questions for these guys. Is how do you do it? And two, do you guys do tunnels? Can you hook us up with the tunnel?
That's great.
Do you do tunnels?
I don't know if we can do that, but we'll try.
All right. I'm not sure they were familiar with the problems we've been having around here. But
They will be when they get out eventually.
It is amazing when there's an engagement, there's a river and they need a bridge and the military can build a bridge like that. And then the civilian world will take, 10, 15 years to build a two-lane bridge. So.
You know why, Brian? They're mission oriented. It's life and death. They got to get it done, and there's no politics. Just do it. I love it. Half of them ought to be enlisted to help us out. Let me ask you though, just about the ships. And I know when Fleet Week gets such a huge recognition in the city. How about access for the public? I mean, these are active military ships. So how close can the public get? I mean, I see people walking behind you. It doesn't seem like security is that heightened.
It seems to be normal security. These are open. This ship is open through the weekend. There's also ships that you can tour in Staten Island and Brooklyn. You have to go through a metal detector.
Yeah.
A lot of people I see, they're showing passports here. There's a lot of checking IDs.
What is their equipment like? You were saying like 30-pound helmets they have to wear and whatnot?
A big metal helmet that you put on is 31 pounds. I put this thing on, and apparently he says when you get underwater, it's not as heavy. So,
Yeah.
but I couldn't even keep this thing on my head very long. I felt like my neck muscles were going to cramp up.
It's not, yeah, when you're sitting there for a while, it can get heavy.
I would just have to fight the sensation to scratch my nose. That's all I think about with that helmet on, right? I'm the only one?
So you've been in the service a long time, I assume. Can you hear me in there?
Thanks, Brian.